Napoleon Hill talks about the power of mastermind groups in his book, Think and Grow Rich, being this hive mind of peers who can spend time with one another, learning to each other, support each other, challenge each other, encourage one another, and really help others in this small group setting to really achieve their full potential. Now, when it comes to masterminds, there's many coaches, trainers, and consultants over the whole planet who will run masterminds. And in this video, I just want to unpack some thoughts about what a true mastermind is and some of the tips and strategies to run better masterminds and, dare I say it, to help your members of your mastermind see the power of the mastermind and why they should be committing to showing up every time to be there and be present. So hey, my name is Hodges. If we've not met before, I help people like you to grow knowledge-based businesses online, where you package your thoughts, your ideas into products and services and sell them to hundreds, if not thousands of people worldwide, enabling them to achieve the level of success they want in their life or their business. So why masterminds? I know a lot of people will jump into masterminds for a lot of different reasons in terms of running masterminds. And I think the first prime thing that I must say is a mastermind is not about you as the coach, trainer, or mentor. A mastermind has to be really coming from a place of facilitation for you. You are facilitating the hive mind concept that Napoleon Hill talks about in Think and Grow Rich for others to be able to gather, to encourage one another, to each other, to be there for one another's success, to challenge each other, to answer people's problems within a group setting and all of this kind of thing. For the last few years, I've been running my own mastermind program, and this is not a video to try and sell you into that program. I want to unpack some of the thoughts and lessons that I've learned over recent years, but also from some recent conversations that I have with some of my members and even my private clients who are also running masterminds, where they sought out my wisdom of being able to having run these groups for a while and asking some key questions. As I said, running a mastermind from a point of facilitating this group is so important for you, because if you come at it from an angle that you want to get something out of it, it's always going to fall flat on its face. And many people don't want to admit that they're conceited or selfish in any way, shape, or form. But I see so many people jumping on the bandwagon of masterminds because they can see, oh, if I get 10 people to pay $10,000 a year to be with me in my mastermind, I've earned 100 grand in a year. So, and then I've only got to run maybe 1 or 2 meetings per month and I can have a lifestyle. That's attractive. Don't get me wrong. If you want to be successful in business, you want to hit a 6-figure income, masterminds are a great way that you could potentially reach that quite quickly. But do it first from a position of service. You want to be in a space where you can serve others to be able to achieve the levels of success that they want in their life, their business, their relationships, whatever. And I think for me, if you can come at it from that perspective, law of reciprocity, what Cialdini talks about in his book Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion, what I read in the Bible about reaping the rewards when you sow and you invest. I think for me, the big thing is give and you will get back. So come at it from a point of view that if you want to run a mastermind, you're going to be in a space to be able to facilitate, to give, to help, to encourage, to enable those in the group to also do the same. When you model that, you have people in your group that end up modeling it backwards. And it then becomes an amazing group that people want to stay in for years and years and years. The second thing about masterminds that I really would love for you to just take hold of and really own is that when you have members coming in to your mastermind group, you must set the right level of expectation for their participation in that mastermind. What I mean by this is that members' expectations of what they should be doing within a mastermind come from their preconceived ideas of either previous masterminds or what they understand they are joining. When you set the expectations right from the start, such as you must show up to every in-person live meeting or online meeting, you must contribute, you must share your wins and successes, you must complete accountability plans, whether that's a monthly plan or a quarterly plan or an annual plan, and then bring back what did you achieve, what didn't you achieve. You share that with the group. All of these things in terms of how your group is going to function, how your group is going to run, and the expectation of the part that every member has to play. You must set those boundaries right from the start. When you set these boundaries and these expectations for members, not only will you be able to pick them up when they fall short, when they don't show up to meetings or turn up to calls, where they don't complete their actions or the action steps that they said they were going to take, they haven't taken any kind of action. It's not just you, it's going to be the rest of the group. And the rest of the group are going to feel this. Why? Because they've been called to that standard. They've been called to those expectations as well. And if they've been called to that level of expectation for their participation in the group and someone else falls short, why are they able to get away with it? Could be a thought that go through their mind. And actually, this is the power of the mastermind. Everybody, and you as the facilitator of that mastermind, will keep everybody accountable to the actions and agreements they set in place when they joined the mastermind. If someone, for instance, misses a meeting, my take on this would be to go back to them, or if they say, I can't make this meeting, something else has come up, or we're too busy. If that's like a few months down the line and you have set those dates for those meetings way in advance of when they've joined effectively, you can go back to them and just say, really sorry that obviously something's come up and I understand that life gets in the way. These dates are important, so here are the future dates for the rest of our time together. If they're committing for a year, give them the rest of the dates for the year in that same email. And just say, I'm really looking forward to seeing you at the next meeting. Maybe then, a week later, what I would do is send everybody in the mastermind an email with a reminder of the expectations for their engagement within the group. Just to say, it's so important that we all show up to our meetings. Last meeting, we had some great feedback, some great wins. And I think if you can do that almost like after every meeting, then it doesn't come out of the blue when someone has missed one and then you've sent them a personal email to say, make sure that you turn up to all the rest, basically. But after every meeting, if you kind of send some kind of communication back to say, we had a great session, make sure that you've got the date in for the next few, here are the next 3 meetings that we've got, here are the next 3 calls that we've got, remember we've got this coming up, so on and so forth. And I think for me, when you are consistently reminding members of their expectations or your expectation and the group's expectation for their participation in the group, it means you'll get more people to show up, you'll get more buy-in, you'll have the group being more accountable for each other. So that constant reminder is massively important. The third and final thing that I want to talk about when it comes to calling a group a mastermind is that you've got to have a true sense of what a mastermind really is. What I mean by this is a mastermind is not a high-priced training product or program. You may include training in it in some way, shape or form. There may be times where people in the group have expressed a particular challenge and you can train to help them to up-level their skills to make sure that they overcome those challenges. Or you may want to bring in experts, somebody else who is a true expert in that can help your members up-level their skills to be able to achieve the success that they want and overcome those challenges. But remember, a mastermind is at its core about the group one anothering each other, encouraging each other, being accountable to one another, challenging each other and drawing each other on. If you're in a mastermind group of 60, 70, 100 people, how is that really a true mastermind? What you'll end up with is maybe small groups and tables, where on that table for that monthly meeting, for instance, you are on a table with a group of people. But the next month you might be on a different table. The next month you might be on a different table. So to be able to really speak into each other's lives, speak into each other's businesses, and really help people move along, my suggestion is to keep your mastermind groups to maybe 10, 12, absolute maximum 15 kind of people, because that way it is a true sense of a mastermind. Unfortunately, I've been guests to different mastermind groups where I've walked into a room and there's been like 120 people in the room. And literally everything is just delivered from stage. There's no masterminding as such. And I think for me, that's the wrong way to frame what that program is. It should be called something like an advanced training program or something like that, rather than a mastermind. Because if it's all delivered from front of stage, and maybe you've got 1 or 2 people happy to share on a mic, and not everybody gets an opportunity to share their challenges and get their questions and their problems answered, I really would encourage you to seek out a slightly different type of mastermind where you can have a smaller group of people where every meeting you're able to share your wins, your challenges, get insights into how you can move forward and address the mission critical things that will move you forward to where you want to achieve your success. Let me just say, masterminds are great. They are great fun and they will help you to better grow and scale your business or achieve the level of success that you want in any area of your life where that mastermind is specific. Seek out a mastermind of peers that will help you to do that. If you want more information about how to grow masterminds or even about my own mastermind, then drop a comment in the comments on this video. Just say the word mastermind and we'll send you some more information. Or you can go over to anthodges.com and click the mastermind link. Thanks for joining me here again, and I look forward to catching up with you on another video very soon. Take care.